Hi, this is Melanie Smith with Freedom Montessori Academy. I am going through this folder that I have with me whenever I do an information session about what is Freedom Montessori Academy, and I'm on the page about individualization. So in Montessori, we always talk about individualization. Really, can we really individualize academics to every single child? Every single one of them? All of them? Everything's individualized? Yes, we really do. That's what we do. That's what we do in Montessori. All of it. It's just what we do. It doesn't boggle my mind because that's what we do. But we really do. We individualize everything: social, emotional, academic, physical, everything. And it's actually really amazing. So Montessori is filled with these beautiful materials and these thoughtful lessons and these rich, amazing academic experiences. However, it's just so much more than the academics. Here, each child is free to become exactly who they were meant to be. And this is what Montessori is about. So this is truly what this philosophy of education is about. Through careful observation and intentional guidance, we honor every child's unique rhythm, allowing their personality to unfold in its own time. That right there is why Montessori is the most beautiful form of education, because that is the true reason why, if you find a true Montessori program, I'm going to just read that again, because this is what the individualized education program is about. Every child is free to become exactly who they were meant to be. Through careful observation and intentional guidance, we honor every child's unique rhythm, allowing their personality to unfold in its own time. That is what a Montessori program is. And it is the most amazing, mind-blowing thing you will ever experience if you find a true Montessori program. We nurture the whole child, mind, heart, and spirit, supporting intellectual curiosity, social connection, and emotional growth. This is a child-centered space where adults quietly step back, trusting the process, and allowing children the freedom to grow, discover, and bloom. This right here, what I just said, is the difference. This is Freedom Montessori. That is why it is individualized. And I just want to share an experience I had yesterday. So I've been closed for 2 weeks. I took a 2-week break, and some students came back yesterday to pick some things up. And when the children, they just immediately walked in, like they just feel so free and relaxed here. They don't even ask permission, nothing. They just walk right in and just like it's their home. And they walk right in, and the minute one just disappeared into the abyss, don't even know where she went. And the older child, just the minute she walked in, she just said, "I love it here so much." Those were the words that came out of her mouth. "I love it here so much. And I miss," and she started naming children who she missed. And it doesn't even bother me as an educator that they don't miss me, you know? And they might miss the whole place or think of me or something, because it's not about me. It's not about me as the teacher, and I don't make it about me, because it's not about me. It's about the community, the situation. And I think that's the difference between a true Montessori program and like a traditional setting where it's all about the teacher, and the teachers, on the whole door, it's got the teacher's name, and this is, Miss Melanie's classroom, and it's all about the teacher. When it's a true learning environment, it's about the environment, it's about the place. I love it here so much. When she walked in, it just came out of her soul. I love it here so much. and I miss, and she just started naming the other children. And that is why I do this every day. I mean, it brings joy to me every day to just do what all of this. But that is really why this is individualized, because the children get to become their true personalities, who they're meant to be. And if you read any of what Maria Montessori wrote, it is about the we're building the man, we're building an adult, who the adult will be. So it's really just so phenomenal. All of it is just so phenomenal. So that is what all of this individualization is. Now, yes, the first sentence I read is that it's filled with beautiful materials, thoughtful lessons, and rich academic experiences. Yes, it is. And all of the academics are completely individualized to each child's needs and right where they are. And you absolutely, absolutely. But everything else I said, the next 3 paragraphs, are more important than the academics, because all of that has to happen first for the children to love the academics and absolutely love it and thrive in it and move forward in it. And that is what all of the individualization is about at Freedom Montessori Academy. I'm Miss Melanie. So, wondering what individualization is about at Freedom Montessori Academy? It's about your child being the best version of themselves. That's what I always say. Best version of themselves. That's what it's about. Thank you. Bye.